Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a fight recap of the Thiago Santos versus Johnny Walker fight. Of course, Johnny Walker losing via unanimous decision. Alright, so let's get into what happened in the fight and how these guys looked. Let's start with Johnny Walker. So Johnny Walker is a physical specimen. This guy has all the tools in the world to be a world champion. So physically gifted. It was pretty evident in the fight that his movement was superior to Thiago Santos's movement, his agility, his speed, his reflexes, his overall athleticism. Thiago Santos remained competitive in the fight and ultimately won due to his power, the fact that he does have technical striking, he's pretty good, and Johnny Walker being just tentative and gun shy. Now, before getting deeper into this, I just want to give Johnny Walker's chin credit. The myth out there, the notion that Johnny Walker has no chin, that he can't take a hard shot, well, that was proven wrong last night. He ate a tremendous shot and didn't even flinch. Wasn't rocked, seemingly like no effect, recovered instantly. Very impressive stuff by Johnny Walker. Some of that is attributed to your cardio and conditioning, whether or not you're in shape, definitely helps. Rolling with punches a little bit, but it didn't look like Johnny Walker rolled with that one at all. He just ate that punch. Not many guys would remain standing after that shot from Thiago Santos, so props to Walker. But going back to the fight itself, sometimes when you have two guys that are knockout artists that are very dangerous on the feet, both competitors are tentative and afraid to engage or commit because it's a game of inches. You make one mistake, you slip left when you should have slipped right, and you're going to get knocked out and you'll be looking at the arena lights. We kind of saw that happen with the Francis Ngannou versus Derek Lewis fight. Granted, Derek Lewis also had a bad back, but I think that mostly was the case. Those guys were gun shy, didn't want to commit because they just didn't want to get caught and knocked out. And that's part of what happened last night with Johnny Walker and Thiago Santos. Now, Thiago Santos, to me, counters look good. His striking overall look good technical wise. He looked powerful. His punches look fast enough. But the problem with Thiago Santos now is that he can't cover distance going forward anymore. His explosiveness in that respect is kind of shot. That's due to him damaging and injuring both of his knees. I believe both ACLs got wrecked. And I don't really think Thiago Santos is ever going to be really the same fighter anymore as he once was prior to the Jones fight. He really lost the ability to cover distance and explode forward. And that's how he used to catch guys a lot. Now, being a step behind like that and Johnny already being really quick, having great reflexes, it was hard for Thiago Santos to land on him. Other than when Johnny Walker engaged and kind of was like within range, then Thiago Santos countered. It just was not a great fight for both guys. Thiago Santos' post-fight interview said that Johnny Walker was indeed hard to hit, that he was really fast for his size. This is something we all know. Johnny Walker is a freak athlete for 6'6". The guy moves like a welterweight. I think the decision was correct. I haven't really looked at the fight metrics, the strike counts. Maybe Johnny Walker edged it out in strikes, but I think the significant strikes went to Thiago Santos. He had the biggest moments in the fight. I think the more damaging shots, so I think the correct decision was made. I'm not sure about unanimous, but that's a whole other topic. Where does Thiago Santos go from here? Well, there's certainly some great fights for him. But, you know, it's a little worrisome for him. Some of the bigger light heavyweights that can crack, that are not gun shy, that kind of go for it, might give Thiago Santos issues. Like I said, his mobility just kind of looks shot to me. And as far as like Johnny Walker has to work on his striking fundamentals and his defense. And honestly, his offense as well, because he was throwing feints at the request of John Kavanagh, which was good. And he kind of touched on this last night where he wasn't really capitalizing on these openings after feinting. He needs to follow up when he sees an opening. He needs to attack, similar to like what Adesanya does. That's what makes him such a great and dangerous striker on the feet. Walker has gotten by with his power, with his athleticism, with his speed. But in the upper echelon of the division, it's going to be tough for him to win fights. Only because that wild and crazy style relying on your athleticism only gets you so far. He's got to really tighten up his offense. He has to tighten up his defense. Otherwise, he's going to keep dropping fights and get knocked out. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Those are my thoughts on the fight last night. Those are my thoughts on how these guys perform, how they look. You let me know in the comment section what you thought about the fight, what you thought went right or wrong for either competitor. Would love to read your thoughts. If you enjoy the segment and this is your first time at the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I try to put a variety of content up. Hope you enjoy it. Like and share the video as that helps the channel grow. Thanks so much, guys. And until the next one, you all take care.